So, yeah, y'all, I'm an introvert. And how this came out, how the topic of this video came out is me and my son both did personality tests like years ago, and we never shared our results, right? We never shared our results until the other night. And he was like, Mom, I'm a E something something. Come to find out he's the one that's the extrovert. I did my test years ago too, and I am a INTJ, and I'm an introvert. And I'm like, it makes sense. Like, as much time as I spend with just myself, as much time as I want to spend with myself, makes sense as to why my personality test um, proves that yes, I am an introvert. The problem is a lot of people can get offended with the ways of an introvert. And I cannot speak for everybody. I can. I can only speak for myself. I just wish more people um, had more, would handle introverts with much more care, or consider that that person may be an introvert and they may not know that they're an introvert, or you may not be aware of it, because a lot of things that introverts do can be offensive to other people that don't understand that that person is an introvert. I um I don't like crowds. So I have been invited to so many things, y'all. And it gets overwhelming for me to be around a lot of people. And I don't like the feelings of being around a lot of people, especially in public, because I am a sensitive, because I am an empath, because I am an intuitive, because I am all of these things spiritually. I don't like my gifts to get activated in public simply because of who I'm around. I really don't like that. Like, just came out here to get some food. I'm not trying to read nobody. But introverts, well, I'm gonna talk about me because all introverts are not a monolith. They're not all the same, right? Just like all extroverts are not the same. Because at one point I thought I was an introvert and an extrovert. No, mm-mm. Even around the people that I love, I need time away from them. Like, so but some of the things that me as an introvert enjoys is not talking on the phone. Oh my God. If whatever I have to do to not talk on the phone, texting, emailing, chef kisses. Because, baby, I don't have to talk to nobody. I can just send this message. You get it. We have a short convo. Short. We're not going to be talking through text. The people that get me on the phone are on the phone because they either don't text, can't text, like my mama, or it's just going to be quicker to have this discussion via phone call. But y'all, please don't get offended when introverts don't like to talk on the phone. They're not saying they don't, well, they could be saying they don't want to talk to you, but for the most part, we like to conserve our energy. We enjoy conserving our energy. And so, by any means, we'll do that. If it means staying in the house, even though we said we wanted to go to this event, but by the time the event is here, the energy doesn't feel right, so now we don't want to go, and that may seem finicky to some people, or that may come off as like wishy-washy, or someone that you can't trust they were, whatever have you. We gonna trust our intuition regardless of what's going down. I just am. If the feeling is off, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna change path, change courses. I'm gonna do something. Even when I'm at work, I like to be involved in my work. I don't like to have, I really don't like to have any conversation, y'all. I know, like in the Matrix, you gotta be social and network and da da da. I prefer when I come into work, I know exactly what I'm working on. I prefer routine. I prefer a to-do list. I prefer direct, very clear instructions, and I want to be left alone to do my work. And I will contact you if I need help. Like that's how I like to work. I don't need to hear about your weekend. I don't need to hear. There is no part of me that needs or wants to be involved in your personal life when it comes to work. No offense, because this can be very offensive to people. But I'm making this video to help us introverts out because some I have been called bougie and stuck up all my life. I am a bit bougie though, and I like it. I am well in the terms of what people consider bougie to be, like wanting fancy things or wanting very expensive things, or it used to be people thinking that they thought that I was better than them until they got to know me and figure out that I'm a cool ass chick. I am. I'm a lot of fun when I want to be. And then the opposite of that is I'm very quiet and I like a lot of time by myself. So, um, but if introverts have to come into work, y'all, please, if y'all know that they are introverts, please leave them alone, y'all. Please don't involve them in all of y'all chatter. We don't want to know. We don't we being respectful by shaking our heads and I just clocked in. I took my badge and I just clocked in because I want to work. I'm gonna work on these tasks, not to hear you talk about your personal stuff. Okay, okay. Um, Another thing with introverts is they're going to need time away from you. And it does not mean that they don't love you any less or they're bored or they're uninterested. It means none of that. It simply means that we have a different way of recharging ourselves energetically. And that, and also, now that it comes to mind, introverts can get easily overly stimulated, like myself, because um, I have social media pages. I use electronics for work, so I'm always on the screen. I'm always looking at the screen. When I come home, there's electronics at home. It's just so much interaction with people all day that it can be so exhausting, so draining, and overstimulating. So we need that downtime, y'all. It may look like we're being lazy. It may look like, oh, she's not doing anything. Let me go ask her something or ask her to do something or make her get up and go. Y'all leave us alone, respectfully. Please. Please. If you think that somebody is an introvert and you're not sure, ask them. Because a lot of times it's not them being funky or phony or fake or wishy-washy or bougie or stuck up. It's just they may very well be an introvert and they may have anxiety when it comes to interacting um, socially, when it comes to having to network, having to talk to people. A lot of times it's not y'all. Sometimes it's us that grapple with having to appear to be social because that's the ways of the world that we live in order to get things done. A lot of introverts have to learn to small talk. Ugh. We have to learn to engage with people, you know. So, yeah, I just wanted to just talk about being an introvert. If y'all are introverts, please leave comments. Tell me what's one thing that people get wrong about you as an introvert because people misjudge introverts all the time. I have nothing against people. I just don't want to be around y'all all the time. I need my time to charge up. I need my time to just hear nothing, do nothing, see nothing, and just be with my own energy and my own self. I love y'all so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe.